Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hopefully, we can hear good today. And pull the chat up real quick. Hello, hello. Hello, Jeannie. Hey, M. Mary Jane, hello. Angelica, hello. Mystical, hello. Here, let me see him real quick. Can I? Come here. Come here. Just, oh. Come here. Say hi.
Hi.
Look at there. You see? Look at the camera. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cute. Okay, go by. Oh. Say bye.
Bye.
Be careful.
Come on.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I love you. Sorry, I had to give y'all a little juju action. Y'all ain't seen him in a while. Patricia. Jean, hey, hey. Nana, hello. Rachel, hello. That's my little sunshine. He had a play today, or like a, what do they call him? Like the Christmas thing. They said he was the star of the show. And I was like, I believe it, my little Leo baby. Angelica, did I already get you? Yeah. Alright. LT Spiritual, hello. Firebird, hello. How to show y'all a little bit of my little baby. Sorry, my bathroom is behind the camera, so I excuse the noise, please. Thank you, Rachel, for your 4 donations. Appreciate you, love. You'll go first. I got you, love. Thank you, thank you. Just save your questions till we start, please. I'm gonna let it fill up just a little bit first. Hello, love. Just let it fill up a little bit first, and then we'll start. Anybody have any exciting plans for the weekend? Excuse all the baby noises. Aisha? Hello? You're gonna rest? I feel you. I think that's what most everybody does on the weekends now, huh? So hectic. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 spots left. Princess, hello. Pretty in pink, hello. Sorry about all the giggles, but he's taking a bath, so sorry. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9 spots. Irene, hello. So 8 spots. Let me see, I don't recognize that name. Nirvana. Awesome. Hello, welcome. 7 spots. Thank you. MSL. Or LM, sorry. Thank you for your donation. You'll go after Rachel. Okay, MS, I was right. Alright, you'll go after Rachel, love. She's got 4 questions ahead of you, and then I get to you. We have 6 spots left. Is it all? Let me see. All. Okay, we got all. One, two, three, four, five. 5 spots. I'm also letting it fill up so it gives time for the baby to get out the bath. If it doesn't fill up in a little bit, I'll start. It's probably because it's Friday. A lot of people go out, I guess, on Fridays. Not me. Okay. I'm not going to start right away anyway. Just let me know when you're back, Rachel. So MS will go first when I start. YouTube, I don't like the way they're doing the names now. It just is so frustrating. You're talking about the donations. It's basically I do like a 5 card tarot with like 3 oracle cards. So it's like an extended than like over like normally takes a lot longer than the free readings. It's just more in depth. More cards, more oracles. Most of the time the 3 cards are just tarot, so you get tarot and oracle with that. Those are donations, though. You have to donate to get that. I'm gonna give it like another second or so. A couple seconds. All right, MS, what is your question, love? Let's see if they're even here. Thank you, Nirvana, for your donation. You'll go after either MS or Rachel, depending on when Rachel gets back. Thank you, love. I appreciate it. MS, are you here, love? Let me see. You might go first if MS doesn't show up. Okay, there you are. Got you. Alright. How was David feeling about you after your chat message yesterday? You told him you didn't want to stir up negative feelings in him about me. Okay. Alright, MS, let's see. Good night, little baby. I'll see you in the morning, okay? Good night. Alright, let's see. How is he feeling? Okay. Well, David seems to have a lot of feelings for you. So, the energy on the bottom is the Queen of Cups. So, I'm seeing like they know you're coming from a place of love and they care about you too. I don't know if it's love or not, but like they do have feelings. What I'm getting is like they're kind of confused. They're like, where did this conflict come from? Five of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Like, I feel that whatever they're doing or whatever happened, they it's almost like they did it in a protective energy. Um, they could see like this long term thing with you, but it can't be as of like right now. Um, but they're kind of confused, possibly about the message. Like, are you telling me this so that way you can go talk to somebody else? Or are you doing this because you actually like I don't know, like let me clarify it, but it seems more of like they're confused about the situation, like where did this conflict come from? Because I guess they thought everything was okay. They said, yeah, there was a pause, but there was reason for it. It wasn't like there was something else that was messing with their feelings for you or anything. Let's see. Okay. They keep showing you as the Nine of Pentacles. For them, when they look at you, they show me the Ten of Pentacles. So they could see that family, that love, that forever after, right? But that's going to take a while is kind of what they're saying. Like they're trying their best to show up for you. They're trying their best to make you feel secure, but there's still always some kind of conflict or fear that either you have or they have about it. But what I'm getting is there's no hard feelings about whatever it was that you said. It looks like when they come back from their vacation, it's like they're going to make it up to you. They're going to get you back or they're going to make everything right. So for now, I would say like they're just waiting. It's like pause, like, okay, there's some kind of conflict. I can't really fix it from where I'm at, but give me a minute. They're very protective over you in specifically because they show me 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Like this is what they would like out of this, but there's still some kind of remaining conflict that they're like, okay, we'll work this out later. It's because I guess you said you're gonna let them go until they come back from vacation. But I don't see any hard feelings, or the only thing is like that they don't want whatever has happened to ruin what the future plans they have for this or where they see this going in the future. So I think whatever you're confused about right now, there will be clarity that comes probably sooner rather than later. But hopefully that helps, love. All right, Rachel, get your question ready. And Nirvana, you'll go after Rachel's 4 questions. You're welcome, boo. Thank you for your donation. Okay. Girl, why did you start with 2? What happened to 1? Did we do 1 already? All right, thank you, S Virgo, for your 2 donations, boo. You'll go after Nirvana. Why did you start? Hold on. Did I miss number one? Let me see. Let's see. Hey, Isis. I didn't even see you there. Girl, my vision. You posted one too? I don't see one. I just see number two. Did anybody see Rachel's first question? Okay. What's Jeff up to tonight? Let's see. Girl, I was like, did I already do one? I don't think so. Alright, what is he up to tonight? Looks like work. Or something to do with work. Some kind of studying or researching. Maybe there's been some kind of like stagnancy within his business and he's trying to get it all balanced out. We got the King of Swords, the Justice card, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Kind of feels like he's trying to get something that was stuck moving, or maybe he's trying to get a new avenue of cash flow or something like that. Maybe he's talking to people, you know, researching or like trying to reach out. What do they call it? Like soliciting products, balancing money. Maybe he's doing like checks and balances for taxes or something like that. It looks work related. But yeah, it looks like basically work related or something to do with work, but I'll clarify and see. And rest. It looks like some resting is involved too. Looks kind of boring to me, to be honest. Emperor. Yeah. It looks like the money has been slow or stagnant or something, or he's trying to balance the money. Maybe what's coming in is not as good as it should be, and he's trying to move it into a better position. But yeah, it looks like maybe reaching out to business partners or whatever, trying to get something moving, because it kind of looks like it's just been work without revenue coming in. So whatever he's doing is getting things on the right track, because Eight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Six of Swords, trying to push something out. So it looks like some kind of strategic way of working out the money situation. All right, so we already got number two. Let me go look at that in a second. All right. Checks and balances. What do they say? The only thing certain in life is death and taxes. It's kind of what it felt like. All right. Number two. And hello to whoever I missed. Why Tracy was taking so long to decide if she wanted me going to Philadelphia babysitting. Alright, why was she taking so long? Okay. It looks like somebody got in her ear. Somebody passing some sort of judgment, possibly about you. Maybe telling them, like, why do you want her? Why do you trust her? Do you trust her with your kids? Um, Maybe they were bringing up something that had happened before in her ear. It kind of looks like maybe the kid's father or somebody close to her that had some sort of judgment around you watching them or you going out there to watch them. Um, maybe they don't. Maybe they just necessarily don't trust you, or maybe they had like ulterior motives. Maybe they wanted to pay somebody else to do it. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of feels more of like something that they saw may make them feel that, or not even just her. I think it's somebody else may have them feeling like you do things impulsively. Maybe your attention would be elsewhere. Maybe it just wasn't worth it. Um, but all in all, she said, that's my family or that's my friend, whatever. I trust them. Don't worry about it. And so that's why I guess it took long because there was somebody else in her ear. But it looks like she ended up like having your back about it. Like, you don't know her. That's my family. She'll take care of the kids. Whatever. Like, whatever else had happened before has nothing to do with children. Like, this is different. So, well, that's what I got. All right. Was it the father or the son? Okay, hold on. It looks like a father because it's grown. It's not like normally if it was a son, they would show me like a smaller person, not necessarily like a king, but it could be. If she gives him like dominion over her emotions and her feelings. So let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Was it the son or the father? Okay, this kind of gives me the energy of the father, or because it's showing me like this is wife, right? This is family, this is togetherness. Now, they could be broken up or there could be some kind of separation between her and them, but at one time they were connected. It could have also came from the son as well. It could have been both of them. It could have been two because I've got two twos here. It may have been like a mutual thing, like they were talking about it together. But if she's separated from the kid's father, definitely that person. Maybe they had a break and they're like trying again. Um, it definitely gives me somebody older because even the hermit shows up, and the hermit is normally an elder man. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it looks like I said, somebody that she's been with, not necessarily an adult son. But I do kind of get like an adult son energy as well. So it could have been just both of them having a conversation all together. But I hope that helps. But I don't feel like it's an issue now. I just feel like there was a conversation that was had, and somebody started some stuff about like judgment. Like there was some judgment involved. All right. All right, Boo, what is your last question? Is her husband satisfied with your work? Okay. So you want to know both questions. Is she upset, and how does the husband view your work? All right, show me how the husband views her work first, and then I'll look at the other. That's that devil again. He's the one that is not satisfied. And I don't know, it could be fearful maybe of you. Like maybe they're fearful of like your patience maybe. Yeah, it just looks like they it's not necessarily that they think that you don't care. They may feel that you're just there's something maybe like maybe you're more interested in talking to your friends, or that's what they're scared of. Maybe you don't they feel you don't have enough patience and you may get mad or upset easily. um I think mainly they're just fearful about like the kid or the adult person getting hurt, or somebody getting hurt in the situation. um Maybe they think your attention isn't totally on this. And don't shoot the messenger. I can only tell you what I see. But let's look at, was she upset you didn't come? I think it wasn't that this person was mad. I think it was just so last minute that they weren't able to like figure out what to do. It stressed them out a little bit. But it was like no hard feelings, stuff happens, but it's like, oh shit, now what do I do? You know what I mean? Like it stressed them out a little bit because I guess they had to figure out like who could come and how to work things out, I guess. But like I said, no, they're not mad. They were frustrated a little bit, but I mean, you don't have to defend it to me, girl. I'm just telling you what I see. I don't feel like the person that's judging has like the room to really talk, so it didn't affect anything. You're still watching them, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think they're just concerned in general. And I think it's more of like a control thing. Like this person probably has some sort of control issues, and if it's not done their way, then they're going to say something. You know, it's like drama starter kind of. So that's what I've got for you, Liv. All right, Nirvana. Your turn, boo. No, I get it. I understand. I just feel like it's the guy who has control issues. Oh, crap. Patricia, you donated too, right? I'm sorry. Let me see. Yes. You'll go after us, Virgo, Patricia. Sorry about that. All right, what's your question, Nirvana? What should you do to get a place to stay soon? Let's see. Thank you, Burton. I appreciate your love. You'll go after Patricia. Maybe you're kind of at the crossroads of going back to something, maybe going to live with friends, family, or like going out on your own. Spirit's kind of saying like the only thing that's kind of the problem is you're not sure yet. Like, should you have a roommate or somebody that you know? Should you live with them or should you go out on your own? Um, it kind of feels like you're not sure. You're very not sure of like which way to go, what's best for you. And that's where the problem sometimes lies, is that time of trying to figure out what's best for you. And this, when I say past, it could just be like, do you want to move back to your hometown? Do you want to move back to where maybe things were less expensive, or like maybe with a roommate, friends, whatever. And then there's another part of you that just wants your own home, your own space, your own um, place to live. So what I'm getting is the main thing that's the problem is like you got to decide first which way do you want to go, um, and then kind of like start looking into what's in your budget, what would be somewhere that you'd be happy. I get a lot of like going towards friends, maybe like roommates, a community, even a place where maybe even like they have Airbnbs, to where you can rent rooms in other people's houses, that kind of thing. I just feel like they're pushing for something where you're surrounded by other people as well that might be in the same situation as you. Like, not that y'all are struggling, but that y'all can work together. Maybe split the food bills, split when things get rough, you have people to talk to. Um, I think that's where like the best way to go would be is to either go towards like maybe your friends looking for a roommate, maybe families looking for somebody, whatever. It just looks like they're wanting more than just you. And that might have been where the hang up was, is like trying to find something that fits your needs. It's hard to find like an independent living situation like out on your own. It's going to cost more. Money would have to be saved up for that. Um, I kind of feel like you're gonna find there's an opportunity, or there's like something being presented towards you in the very near future, to where you're not gonna be at the crossroads anymore. You're gonna decide for sure, and it could be like an older responsible person that would watch after you too, like would help you and care about you. It's kind of saying like the best would be to be surrounded by people that love you, because they're going to support you and they're going to help you. But to go off on your own might be a little bit expensive. But I do feel like you're going to find that right one. It could be with like an older man, not like 60s, 70s, no, but like maybe somebody your age or a little bit older. But it's giving me the energy of like look at places that, even if it's not people you know, like trusted individuals that maybe rent out, roommate situation kind of thing. But I do feel you're going to find the answers that you're looking for, and you're not going to be at the crossroads of trying to decide anymore. Something is just going to click into place. So I would start looking at things like that. And the one thing you just got to tell God, the universe, like, this is what I want to do. I want to find somewhere where I can afford it, whether it be this way, that way. I'm going to start looking. And I promise you, if it's meant for you, they'll just throw it in your face out of nowhere. You know, like a lot of times things happen by like random coincidence. Like you're looking for something and then it just pops right in your face. And that's kind of the way it feels to me. It's like you'll be just randomly looking, and because you've decided what you want to do, it's like it falls into your lap. You have 1 week. Yeah. Just start. That's kind of what Spirit's saying. Just start looking. It'll all fall into place. Because I'm telling you, like in 2017, I think, I was supposed to move in. Me and my kids were going to roommate with my friend and her mom. We were going to get a house. And I had like a month to get this done. The week before we were supposed to do this, I had the money ready, everything. They tell me they changed their mind. So I had 1 week to find a 3 bedroom house for me and my kids, and it just all fell into place. It was a little bit stressful and hectic, but it worked out. So just have faith that it'll come. Just start looking. Good. It'll all work out, boo. Just stay confident. It's going to fall in your lap. It showed me. The Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the King of Cups. Like, it's all going to work out. Just don't stress yourself out too much. All right, as Virgo. And thank you, love, for being here. I appreciate you. All right, the Taurus's true feelings for you. All right, let's see. The Taurus's true feelings for us, Virgo. Ultimately, it looks like they're all about you. Or they think being with you would be like amazing. It would be a good opportunity for them. However, are they ready to commit to something so secure? Are they ready to show up? It kind of feels like if things get too intense, they're the type that kind of like disappear. They go silent. And it's not because they don't want it, it's because they may not have what it takes to have somebody like you. So there might be doubts, there might be fears. They may not know how to navigate true relationships or commitments. Because when they show me you, you're strong. You don't need anybody, you know. And for them, they're just like, I don't really know which way I'm going. Let's just do this today. And they're kind of scared that you're going to figure that out. They're kind of scared that you're going to judge them for the fact that they may not have enough money. They may not have all the things that you would want from a partner. Like you'll figure it out if they stick around for too long. But at the same time, they don't want to lose you either. So it's like they want to try. But what you need in your life or what you want in your life is something kind of different for them, because maybe they've been single a long time. Maybe they don't know what relationships mean, or, you know, whatever. Maybe they prefer being single because it's not as much work. Maybe they're a little bit lazy when it comes to giving attention to others. They want to. Don't get me wrong. They kind of are telling me yes. 10 of cups, 4 of wands. It's what I want. But 9 of pentacles is like, do I have what they have? Can I achieve what they can achieve? Are we on the same vibration here? So there's a little bit of like, I don't know. You scare them a little bit. And thank you, Rachel. Hold on. Let me get through these other ones first, and then I got you. All right, boo. I know I got your second question. Give me 1 second. Today's the 12 till. Today's the 12 till. I can't even say it. 12/12 portal. It's the 12/12 portal. It's a good day to manifest. Just in case y'all weren't aware of that. Oh, thank you, Rachel, for your 4 donations. Hold on. All right, let me go back to your second question. What are his future plans for us? Let's see. Let me clarify it before I say anything. Okay. They're very back and forth. To me, this is a person that says, I've been through all these things, and they might be in like a victim mentality, whereas they're still blaming other people for why they are the way that they are. Um, they have a habit of getting very much into their mind about things. Like I told you earlier, they would love to have victory, success, 10 of cups, 6 of wands, but they know they need healing. They know that in order for this to work out, they would have to step into a whole new arena. They would have to quit focusing on what happened in the past and start heading towards what they want for their future, like building something. But that's hard for them because I kind of feel they're still stuck in a very selfish, independent energy. And so to ask somebody that's kind of selfish and kind of like, I'm I've had so much done to me that I can still behave in a certain way. It's hard for them to see a clear future enough to say, hey, I want this, this, and this, right? All they're telling me is there's a conflict between the mind and the heart right now when it comes to where it's going to go in the future. So, what I would say is maybe revisit it once they've done some internal work. Because right now, they're still like, if we do this, I'm expecting the other shoe to drop. Because they haven't healed that part of themselves that feels like they're destined to suffer. And that's kind of the way it feels. As much as they would like for things to be rainbows and sunshine, they're not in a place to give that, you know. So for them to even imagine it from that place, they can't. They worry too much. They get in their head too much. They doubt everything. Not saying that it's not possible, but I am saying they're just not ready right now to even really paint the picture. They still have to, in the pain cycle, they have to go through the Ten of Swords first. They have to end that. They have to make peace with that. They have to forgive that. In order to even see a Ten of Cups, they have to acknowledge all of the pain and realize that they did play a part and that they can transmute that into something powerful, but they haven't got there yet. And I hope that makes sense. All right, so next we have Patricia. Stop it, pen. All right. I have a thing for shiny decks. Like, they're my favorites. This is my Winter Wonderland deck. And that's not the name of it, but I named it that. I actually don't even know what the name of it is. But it's got like snowflakes on it, and then it's sparkly, so they won me. Patricia, are you here, love? Okay. Today's a powerful day to manifest, so send out your wants and desires to the universe. Or what do you want to step into, or what are you stepping into? A lot of times our manifestations come with the belief that it's possible and that we're already in alignment with it. So let's see. I had the Six of Wands at the bottom, so it's definitely a very abundant cycle for you. Let's see. That one wanted to be in reverse. Ten of Swords. We're going to leave it just like that. That Ten of Swords can go upside down. Okay. I don't know if you want somebody from the past. Six of Cups is on the bottom here. This could also be you accepting the past, being like, I've learned the lesson. I've ended my Ten of Swords. It's the end of my Ten of Swords. I think either there was something from your past that kind of kept you stuck, or like things were just moving so slow. What I'm getting is either you've made acceptance over something is not going to work out, and it's kind of sped things up for a new love coming in, or the other person is like, we're not done yet. I know it's been slow, but I feel like the two of us are meant to be. Because I have the Two of Cups, the Magician, the Four of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. But what I feel is you're manifesting something new now. I think you've kind of moved past waiting for somebody to get their shit together and show up for you. I feel like you're done with that. You're like, I just want happiness. I want peace. I want security. And I want anything that is fresh and new. And but that old energy still lingers. That's why I'm like, that could be past life or something like that. Um, I don't have any majors here, so I'm like, oh, I do. I have the Magician. And that's powerful. That's your manifestation, right? Okay, this is funny. Okay, this gives me the energy of like your milkshakes bring all the stress to the yard. Um, in the past, I guess you're like, I am so sick and tired of attracting the wrong men. Like, who are these people? Like, how do I get myself into these situations? You're like, I put myself out there, and all that happens is headaches and stress and whatever. I do feel balance coming in though. You got the Magician on top of the Magician, so you're in a very powerful manifestation energy for something good, and it looks like love to me. A very strong connection, Two of Cups. Now, this could be someone that didn't realize what they had until it was gone. The song that's playing right now says Before You Go. It's that past energy. Before you go, maybe listen to the words of the song. Maybe this is something you wanted and it was never the right time. Whatever it looks is going to be successful, whether you're ending that cycle and moving into something new or the cycle healing and moving towards you. I just feel like you were frustrated with waiting, and maybe the fact that you went one way is like pulling somebody towards you. But hey, I mean, yeah. You know what? I don't necessarily mind the Ten of Swords being upright, because the Ten of Swords is where our power comes from. That's lessons learned. That's, you can't trust everybody. Not everybody has your back. Most people have a knife in your back, you know. And that's where what we use to make something powerful happen next. That's why I don't mind the Ten of Swords coming out upright, especially if it's the end. You know, the 10 is the end, and you can't go any bigger than that. You got to either end it or start over, right? So there's lots of fives here too. So five, you could be seeing a lot of fives. There's a big change in your energy. So maybe before you go, there's somebody that's gonna shoot their shot one more time. Either way, I see you moving into that Four of Wands, Ace of Cups. But it does come with conflict, and that conflict is which way are you gonna go, you know? But I would listen to this song because it's definitely got some messages in there. Now, let me shuffle these back. And thank you, Patricia, for being here. All right, Burton, you are next, my love. Michael Jackson. All right, Burton. Man in the Mirror is playing. What do I see for you regarding love into January 2026? Okay. I'm getting like January, you may not necessarily be in a relationship yet, but what I'm getting is in up until January, you're going to have some options. But you're kind of above the options that are there. So Spirit's like, just hold off. Recognize the fact that you've become very powerful, singular right now. And it's your choice. Which way do you want to go? You don't want to settle for less because you've already dated that. You've already been through that. You probably have even been through a marriage or like something that's been almost to that point. You've gotten to this place, you know what you want. And you're kind of looking towards the future. You know it's coming. I feel it coming. The Ten of Pentacles is coming. But the reason why it's coming is because you've stepped into your power. Spirit's saying there's a significant connection in your energy already. So this could be a friend, someone you know through work, casual. That could be a potential for what's to come in the future. Like something may be building in that connection through January, and then it turns into something later. Like you could see potential with this. I feel like you're going to be tempted, though, to be honest. The devil's here. But with the Seven of Wands, you've been here, you've done that, you know better. Are you going to do better? I guess that's what Spirit's saying. Use your intuition because it's going to look good. It's going to smell good. Might even taste good. But don't get tempted to go into settling for something because then you're going to have to go back and repeat the cycle again. But I think at night is when you really want somebody there. So at night it's like, should I just do it? Should I just like get on a dating app, or should I, I feel like the fact of being single at night is when it bothers you the most. So Spirit's like, don't let your ego tell you that you're missing something, because you're not missing anything right now. You're not. You're not missing that. Just hold tight is what it's saying. Keep looking. Ten of Pentacles is for you. I've got that twice. Just keep look further than whatever's coming right then and there, because there's something beautiful in the future if you can just stand in that singular energy just a little bit longer, because like maybe you're having to prove to the universe that you're not going to settle just because you're lonely, you know what I mean? So I do see something really good coming for you. Don't get distracted though. Don't let whatever this nonsense here is throw you off your path, because like I said, it's going to look good, it's going to talk good, it's going to smell good, but that's your choice. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you know how those temptations are. They're kind of hard sometimes when you've been alone for a while. It's like, oh, I just can't. Go take a cold shower or something. I don't know. Of course, Patricia, thank you for being here. But I hope that helps, Burton. Thank you for being here. All right, back to Rachel. Let me shuffle these back real quick, Rach. All right. You're welcome, Boo. How does Jeff see you differently from other people he's dated in the past? What they're telling me is like, you love yourself above anything else. You love yourself. And you're not going to put up with their crap. Maybe in the past people have let them just do whatever. This gives me the energy that you are in charge of your, like, you are in your power. You'll end it. You don't care. You'll separate yourself from them. It also feels like you could see a future, but you say like it could go either way. You're not expecting things to be one way or the other. You're not looking for things to end. You're just kind of rolling with the punches here. Um, they're very attracted to you, but they're more attracted to the fact that you present yourself as if you don't need them. You're very independent. And that you will not tolerate them. You're always looking in other, like, towards the future. And I guess you're kind of patient with them, maybe. Like you're not expecting that y'all are going to get married. You're not, like, immediately falling in love with them. You're still like, I've got plans for my future. Your plans and my plans are two different plans. I'm patient. I'll wait till you figure out what it is you're going to do. You have a strength to you that they haven't experienced before. With you, it's very different. They show me a lot of majors, so they're basically telling me like you're very powerful, whether you see it or you don't. And it's kind of like that. It kind of feels like you're beautiful. You can have whatever you want, but you may not see that. But you're still strong, you know what I mean? Like you're a humble strong though. But there's also something like you give them the space that they need. And they keep showing me that. Like, you give them the space that they need. Because this person looks like they're very solitary, normally. They got stuff to do. And you don't mind that because you have stuff to do too. But you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 10 cards. Well, no, 7. 7 out of 10 cards that are majors. So they give you a lot of, like you're a major player in their life. They respect you. Whereas, when you read for like relationships that aren't, or there's no respect, no love, no care, no, you'll get a lot of minors, but this is very powerful. But it's also like, it can go either way. It's not like they're saying you're the love of their life. That's not what's different. What's different is the power that you hold over them and over yourself as well. It's probably like the person that will walk in a room and change the energy. And they haven't dated anybody like that before. I don't think so. Let me see. Where were they supposed to have donated at? I don't know. Your cousin plays for Astros? That's pretty cool. I just support the home teams. I'm not a big baseball fan. It's just kind of boring to me. I like that full contact sports. Like, I'm more of a football fan, but I do support my Houston teams for sure. I don't think they did. Okay. So all right. You want to know why he changed his mind to go to bed? Was he testing you yesterday? No, he actually wanted to go to sleep. I think it just got late because it looks like he wanted to meet up with you, but at the same time, it's like he got tired. Four Swords and Moon. He was kind of like, I really want to sleep, but he was trying to, like, make time for you. But then again, he may have also wanted you to, like, fight for it and be like, no, you ain't going to bed. I'm going to show up. We're going to do this. I think he just had a long day and he thought you would understand that he wanted to go to sleep. I don't think he was trying to be back and forth, but he was like, the truth is, I wanted to go to bed, so I was making time. And then I guess when you had other things to do before, it just got too late for him. He just got really tired. And it's not that he didn't want to, it's just he was tired. And maybe he did want you to fight for it a little bit, but I don't think he was intentionally trying to mess with you. Maybe he wanted you to send him like a sexy pic to remind him why he needs to stay awake. Well, he shows up as the King of Wands a lot, so I don't doubt it. All right, boo, what's your next question? I mean, I'm sure you'll have a chance again to get it. It's still there. It's still available. I mean, in moments like that, you gotta remind them, like, hey, you don't want to go to sleep right now. You don't want to do that, sir. Girl, I'm more than sure they are. And that's just me. Anybody's gonna try to get, like, the cheapest labor possible. The economy the way it is right now. I don't think they're trying to ultimately screw you over, but I'm sure. I think they looked around and you honestly, because you were willing to do it, they were like, bet. Because it looks like they've recently had something happen that really kind of like made them lose a lot. And so they're trying to recover from what I can see. It looks like there was some kind of disruption and conflict that happened. And so they definitely were looking for somebody that was interested at like a lower rate. So yeah, I do feel I don't want to say that they did it with like ill intention. I think it was more of they're in a situation right now where they could use a little bit of like, a break. But I mean, it does kind of suck for you but ultimately it's your choice whether to do it or not. I just think you're like a blessing to them almost, or at least to her. I don't know about the husband. But I think they did look around. They're like, damn, I don't know what to do. Yeah, that tower came out twice. Something happened like in November to where they're struggling to make ends meet or trying to get things secure. I don't know if they had to move or they lost everything. And that Three of Wands again, it's like in the future they'd like to be able to do something different. But for now it's like they still are kind of stuck where they're at. What they're saying is like if they had it, they would definitely give it. But I definitely feel she's grateful. I don't know about the man, but I just feel like they're praying for like better days ahead. Yeah. I think he should show. Every time he shows up as the devil. So of course he's a toxic masculine, and he probably did something, and maybe you don't know about it, but it looks like she's struggling for sure. But like I said, if you're with a toxic masculine, most of the time, what they want you for is to take you for everything that you have. And they don't care how your life falls apart because of them. They just want what they can get. You know what I mean? So he's probably the main problem there. All right. What is your last question, Boo? And tell your cousin to give me some free tickets. No, my mom loves the Astros. She goes crazy. She watches them the whole season. I'm like, how are they on TV so much? Like they literally play every day. And she's like, we need to go to the game next year, and I'm like, okay. Okay, was Jeff surprised that you didn't chase him or you don't chase him like other women? Those same cards came out again. The Magician, Four of Wands. Definitely surprised because I feel like in the past, people definitely took it all. You know, they didn't expect him to do anything. And you're the type that's like, no, you're going to do this or I'm out. Not going to chase you. If you're giving to other people, I'm out. Like, I'm not just going to be your friend. You're not going to give your attention to other people. And I see that strongly. And he's surprised about that. Because it feels like in the past he could do whatever he wanted and they just did whatever for him. They didn't hold him accountable. Whereas it shows you do. So, congratulations on that one. He's definitely surprised. Because you're like, if you don't want to do it right, there's plenty of other people out there that will. And he likes that a lot. He says you have a very like secure energy, like maybe, and again it's like four majors. You see things different. Your star, which is like what you shoot for in life, you know, like your ideal man can change at any moment. Like you're secure enough with yourself to know if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You're not going to chase. You, like you said, you've been there, you've done that before. I could name names, but I'm not. um, but he likes that about you for sure. Because, like I said, things that are easy, yeah, they may satisfy you for a moment, but they don't have any real impact. And what he's showing is like whatever you're doing has a strong impact on him. Maybe he needed somebody to put him in his place or to show him, like, I don't care, I'm not going to chase you. I don't care how big your package is, sir. You can give it to whoever else. I don't care. Because there's plenty of those around too. I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it. But you got what I was saying. You know what I was talking about, Rachel. I love you too. Thank you for being here, Boo. All right, now we're on the free list. Everybody excited? Wake up, free listers. Because I know I was sick of hearing that man's name. That man was not it, Rachel. That he was just not it. All right. Hello. Here we go. Let me take some water. Anything important your spirit team has to say? About the rest of December. Let's see, babe. Hopefully something really amazing. I'm not a fear monger, but I feel like something's changing before the end of the year for sure, collectively. I feel some kind of travel around like friends or family. Maybe family's traveling towards you. It feels like you're gonna have a lot of people begging for your attention. Like maybe people that you haven't talked to in a while, people like family, friends coming out of the woodwork, traveling in the area, maybe they're coming to visit. So I see a lot of movement for sure. And there might be like you feel like you don't have enough time or you just feel rushed, but it's just a lot of energy, right? A lot of movement. It all looks good though, for the most part. It just feels like some days you just need to take care of you. Don't forget that you're important too. Don't like let other people just dictate the show. Um, but I do feel there's something about the past returning in some way. All right, Genie. General love. The song playing in my ears, real love, real love, real love, and the Fool comes out. Uh-oh. The Fool, the Page of Wands, a little spark of something. A little spark of something. Ew. King of Wands, Five of Pentacles. Someone wants to take you back to the past or take you back in general. They're trying to be like, no, girl, you ain't going nowhere. Come back here. Come back here. I don't know about that one. Maybe somebody just misses you. Very fire. It was all fire, except for the Five of Pentacles. But it could also mean like you've been lonely and this is like a spark of something new to drag you out of that feeling of being alone. Like a chance for that. All right. No, I didn't close them yet. Rachel just donated for 3, but I'm going to close it after that. You're welcome. Okay, Ari. Sorry about that, boo. And let me do M real quick just because she posted. I got you, Rachel. Just post your question. All right, M. General, please. Sorry, free listeners. I will get to you, I promise. I think you're going to have to get very clear on something. You're going to have to put somebody in their place, or you're going to have to cut somebody completely off. Um, kind of feel like you're in that Queen of Swords energy. The devil is going to try to tempt you into doing something. Um, and Spirit's like, make the smart decision. Like, investigate before you do anything, because whatever this is, whoever this devil is, whatever this devil is, the devil could even mean you getting in your head too much about something. Um, your fears start to cripple you. You need to cut it out. Whatever that devil is, but I do have the Page of Wands at the bottom and the Magician, so you're going to be just fine. I would just say cut out anything that you know you're better than. You've been there, you've done it, you've learned the lesson. If you haven't, the devil can be a little bit of fun, you know, but I wouldn't do it if I were you. All right, Rach, what is your question? People are unliking right now because I haven't got to them yet, but I'm sorry, guys. A girl got to do that too. It's that equal reciprocity kind of thing, you know. All right, just surprised. I don't care. Or I lost your fig. What? How does he view you financially? I think you confuse them a little bit. At times they're a little scared for you, but you're like, it's okay. I don't know how it's gonna come. I don't know how I'm gonna get the money, but I will. It's like you have confidence that everything is gonna work out all the time, no matter what you do. You've got like this balancing that they don't understand. They're like, I don't know how she does it. She just does. And they kind of love that. They're like, it's almost like you're just like a wild one. Like they don't know how you do it. But you always get it done. And so they have a lot of confidence in you too. Cuz I see you, you're like, I do what I want. I know it'll come back. Like it just will. And they're like, I don't know how she has that confidence, cuz they feel like you're a little bit reckless. But it always ends up working out in your favor. They're not sure how you get it moving, but you do. They're scared for you sometimes. They're like, damn. Like, but it always works out. Justice card. Like right when you it's almost like you go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and they're like, and at this point they're like, YOLO. It seems to be working for her, so just keep doing it, Rachel. Is what they're saying. Oh, he doesn't know. Yeah, he's like, I don't know how she does it. I just don't know. Like she just it works out. All right, what's your next question? I keep saying I need a new chair. I think I found one. Okay, I don't understand that question. Can you reword that for me? Because I know we have little bit of a language difference. Because I've noticed, especially in Spanish, the way that y'all word or the way that y'all write sentences is very different than me. So, are you asking, like, does he wonder where you spend the money? Like, where does your money go? Oh, okay. Does he wonder if you have money? Or where do you spend it? Let's see. They're like, I think she's just lucky. I think she got something, but it's almost like they're telling me you have the Midas touch. It's like she's just magic at this point. I don't even try to think about it. I don't try to worry about it. She's magic. It just comes to her. Maybe she's got it, maybe she doesn't, but it's like they love that about you, I guess. Like at first it might have drove them crazy. Wheel of Fortune, like they think you've had like some lucky win or something in life, or you've saved it or something. They don't know. They're like either she's magic or she just has it in the bank. They give you a lot of credit here. They're like, I quit worrying about it. Maybe at first they were like, the heck? It's kind of like what they're telling me is like I'm not in control of this money, so I don't really care. As long as she's good and she's not like doing something that's bad for her, it don't matter to me. Um, they're like I don't really see any anything. I don't know anything. But she just keeps going. Like she does her own thing. I don't feel like they think you're hiding anything or whatever. They just feel like you may have had money saved or you just are magic. You just wiggle your nose and stuff appears. But I was laughing because the way that they said it was just like, I don't know, I quit worrying about it. She's magic or something. Like, it just comes to her. Whatever she wants just seems to appear. They trust you. So they're like, I'm not trying to control your money. Like, it's your money. I got my own money. Do your thing. As long as you're not messing with my money, I don't care. So, okay. He needed a break. Oh, right. What is your last question, my love? I'm sorry, this is the jam. Black velvet. Does he think you have another man? I think for them, maybe their kid's mother did something to them in the past, um, that made them a little bit like, I don't fully trust anybody until they prove to me that they can be trusted. It's not because they think you're with anybody else. They just know human nature because of what they've experienced in the past. Some woman in their life, maybe it was even their mom. Maybe their mom lied to them. Maybe she betrayed them. It's something about their shadows as far as women are concerned. I think as a collective, they don't trust women in general. Because every experience that they've had up until this point has been, they've always found out that the truth is personal, like, because we could not lie, but we could omit things. There's just certain things we don't tell them. They don't ask the question, we don't tell them. And I'm not saying personally, I'm saying in general, that's human nature, right? Like, we can be honest in everything that you ask, but we could also hold back things. And that's kind of the way they're showing me is it's not you personally that they think, oh, you're out there cheating or you're out. They just don't trust you fully because of experiences that they've had with other people. And unfortunately, me personally, I don't trust anybody 100%, and I will never trust anybody 100%. And it's not because I'm an asshole and like I just, whatever. But like even my best friends, I don't trust them 100% because we're human. And humans, they just have that natural instinct sometimes to hold information back. And I think it's a mother wound because he keeps showing me the Empress. So either like a baby's mother or somebody else. Um, and they're trying to move past that. They're not trying to like put it on you per se. Like they're trying to get over that. They're trying to trust you. And they're saying they do trust you to a point. But it's kind of like I was saying, they don't trust anybody 100%, especially when it comes to relationships. Because maybe they've seen a lot of women get bored. They want a relationship until they get into it, and then they're like, well, I don't want to be stuck with this. And so they start to do other things outside of the relationship to get their attention or whatever. But like I said, I don't think it's you personally. I think it's just a wound that they have, and relationships seem to trigger it. But no, I don't think they think that you're out there cheating or anything like that. But I do feel like they've been through some stuff that relationships, they have a hard time fully trusting anybody. Velvet cake? No, black velvet. It's a song. It's an old song. I show my age with that one. It was the weirdest thing. Like, all of a sudden, my face had static electricity out of nowhere. Okay, Spirit, calm down. I don't like it when you do that. All right, Mary Jane. And thank you for all your donations, love. I appreciate you. Em, I already read you, babe. I read you before, Rachel. So yeah, I think you missed your... I read for you, though. I did. The devil was tempting you, and you need to cut it out, whatever that devil is to you. All right, general next week for Mary Jane. The Lovers. The Tower. I feel like some unexpected communication from somebody close to you, or something happens unexpectedly with somebody that you have some connection with. Some fast incoming messages that take you by surprise. Possibly could be a King of Wands. We've also got Gemini and Scorpio. You're welcome, babe. Because I read for you, like, right after you asked the question. Alright, Angelica. Hey, Jason. You're late to the party. And thank you again for my kimono. I love it. Don't you forget about me. Why did it come to your mind? Somebody misses you. Two of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Tower. Maybe they just had like a very powerful like feeling of missing you, and it got exchanged into a song. So somebody telepathically sent it to you, I think. All right, mystical. That was so sweet. And much better than the random bread cutter I got. Right? Two of them. I got two of them. And a bread chopper. Amazon really messing up right now. What does N think of your appearance? Oh, they love it. The lovers. That's all they can say about it. That's what they say. They love it. Absolutely love it. Especially when the lights go down. I don't know what that meant, but that's what they say. Or they want the lights to go down. They want to go explore the depths is kind of what they showed me. All right, Patricia, are you still here? That's the bread cutter. The bread cutter was the same. It had no receipt, no note, no nothing, just a random bread chopper. Or like one of those, I don't know, it's like a thing that cuts bread in fours, but you can also use it to scrape stuff off like the counters, or I don't know. I was like, thank you, God. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I thought maybe like a bread machine was going to come next, but nobody knows where it came from. Patricia. Have a great night, love. What happened? What happened? Alright. What's coming towards you in your career? Balance. Spirit's like, be patient. You're gonna be surprised. It's funny because the Justice card was under there, but I read it Justice. What you've been seeking, you will find. And I think maybe it's answers, or it's like a new direction, or the spark to return. There's something you've been waiting for. I think it's about to be harvest season for everything you've put in. You may start to see crows or hear crows, but something good is coming. It's just, I think you're going to have to, I don't know, like make an adjustment somewhere. But it feels natural. It doesn't feel forced. It feels like you're going to have to like cut out something and start something new. All right, Nana. Oh, you know what? My best friend is a Taurus, and I think that's why we're friends, is because I'm the balance. I'm the balance to her, and she's the balance to me. Like, she's very steadfast, and I'm very much like, no. But I teach her how to, like, just be patient, you know? I understand, though. Patience is hard for a Pisces, too. Like, we don't like to wait for shit. If we gotta wait, we'll go do something else. It's kind of like this live. You gotta be patient. Alright. Sakar the Aries, say to you how... Hold on. What would he say to you now? Alright, got you. He's basically saying, like, I want you very badly right now. But he's doing it, like, with the devil, the Page of Cups, and the Sun. I also feel like they want to tell you, like, they're sorry for something that they've done. And they're hoping for things to get better. They want to tell you the truth about something. Alright, Rachel. You're welcome, babe. Hotel California is playing now. I think we're going back to like the 80s. You're welcome, love. This chair gets so uncomfortable. I think I just don't like to sit still. Alright, so no Rachel. LT Spiritual. Oh, there you are. What's Jev's future action or thoughts? Okay. Two of Cups, 4 of Wands. Temperance Tower. like, be patient. You would be surprised about the things that he wants for the future with the two of you. So he might be trying to like lock it down, um, make you unsingle, like real strong emphasis on maybe even moving in together. Two of Cups, Four of Wands. Big change. Godfather. I watched that, what was it, like July 4th, I think, with my mom. The whole series, Godfather. What's coming towards you? Okay. Whatever has been stuck or stagnant in your life is about to move forward. So, like, if you've been waiting for something to change in a situation, it's about to be released. Judgment, Eight of Wands. After Hangman, Two of Swords. You've been stuck for a while in something, and I don't know if that's a connection. You haven't heard nothing. There's just been a stalemate, and all of a sudden you get communication out of the random, or you could have been waiting like for a job and it comes out of the blue. It just looks like whatever's stuck becomes unstuck, and it moves very quickly. It goes from like 0 to 100 real quick. All right, Firebird. That's good. And a lot of times, the reason why you feel anxious with certain people is because you don't belong with them. Um, Anxiousness is normally like your intuition trying to tell you something's wrong. And so if you get scattered and like out of place, it's normally because something isn't right, whether that be within you or within them. It's like it's almost like trying to put a circle into a square. You can't do it, but if you try to force it, it gets you mad. All right, love. No Firebird, love. I know Ari bounced, so wherever she was on the list. I love you too, girl. We've come a long way, that's right. You've been riding since the beginning. We may not understand each other sometimes, but hey, we make it work. Aisha. Oh no, I will not tell you what you want to hear. That's one thing I will not do. Well, sometimes it is what you want to hear, but other times it's not. All right, Aisha. Have an amazing night, Rachel. Love you. Okay, what does Ahmad feel for you nowadays? There's still passion here, and I still feel like in some ways there's still a want for things to be like for the two of you to be together. But they also feel like you're very much done. Like you've had enough of them. And that's the way they feel. Um, and it could be just because the first thing they showed me was passion. And maybe they're waiting for the right time to make it right, but that's what I got for you. Alrighty, Daddy. And thank y'all for being here, because I thought everybody'd be gone. Yes, my mods have been here for ever. Well, Jean has. Please do, because I'm like 4 away from hitting 1,000 subscribers. Oh, okay. Y'all are dealing financially as an individual. Well, maybe that's why you're like strictly the Queen of Swords. But thank you for being here, boo. I hope it helped in some sense. Alright, Princess, do you see K taking action? I'm just gonna stick with the same deck. I think he's kind of at the crossroads. He feels like maybe his life isn't stable enough to approach you at the current moment. They're still very attracted to you, but it's almost like they don't want to bring what they're going through on you. So they don't really take any action. If they do, though, I kind of feel like you're still energetically calling out to them. But if they do it, I think it'll be impulsively. And I don't feel like the two of you are on the same vibration. So at this point, if they were to approach it, it's not going to work out anyways. Because I feel like this person is still stuck in some kind of cycle that you don't really want in your life, to be honest. All right. Of course, boo, anytime. You do. Very strict. All right, pretty in pink. It's so funny. My mods that stuck with me, y'all are both jeans. I love it. It's a synchronicity for me. My rider dies. Pretty in pink. How we have been missing you and thinking about you. I feel like they have a lot of regret, possibly, of like, it's almost like they're kicking themselves because in the past they may not have thought they could be the man for you, and now they're like kicking themselves, like, I missed out on something amazing. Yes, they do still think about you and they do miss you for sure. They might be in a relationship with somebody else, though. Hand wash night. Ugh. I don't like that. Our washer wasn't working for a while. Like, it wouldn't spin out the water. So we were having to, like, pretty much, just, whatever you call it, wring out all the water. That's such a pain. And then my grandson got sick. So it was like we had all these blankets. It was horrible. It's better now, though. Well, he's kicking himself now, pretty in pink, for sure. All right, Nirvana. You're welcome, babe. Thank y'all for being patient. I know it's gone a little longer than normal. MS. Oh my gosh, that is bad. It's too cold for that nonsense. AV or all? And I don't have anybody after that, so. Siona. Messages from James. Right now, it looks like they're taking care of them. Um, they do think about you a lot, but it's almost like they can't come yet because they're still working on themselves. They're building a life that they can be proud of. The attraction's still there and they still feel your energy at times. You have a pull on their energy for sure. But their main focus right now is what they need to take care of for themselves. S. Virgo. S. Virgo. No. Most of the ones that donated aren't here. Of course, anytime, babe. Ask what I'm here for. Dorella? You got the list after me, boo, because I don't know. Burton? Burton, are you here? All right, Jean, it's on you, babe. Are we going to look into I? What I's feelings and intentions are. Let me use the shiny deck for you. Let's see. Feelings and intentions. He wants to, but he holds back because there's something that's not balanced yet. And I don't know what that balance is. Like, it's got to be right before he expresses this to you. Because I feel like he wants to. The Knight of Cups is here, but the Four of Pentacles is here too. With the Justice card, it's almost like it wouldn't be right. So I have to hold back until it's right. And maybe that's his own balance. I don't know. Maybe there's something that needs to clear out first. But at least he kind of stands on what he's saying. It's not because he doesn't want to, because the want is definitely there. But as far as like taking that next step, he's waiting for something to balance out first. You freaked him out. Maybe you threw him off balance. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't understand it yet. He's like, oh shit, here we go. Aww. I mean, the Knight of Cups is very emotional. But I think he's like, hold up. No. I'm so nosy. I'm like trying to figure it out. The want is there. That's all I can say. He's just holding back for some reason because even the Two of Swords was at the bottom. Like, I can't yet. I can't. It's not balanced. I can't. And I don't know what he's waiting for or what that block is, but at a certain line he's not going to cross yet. But good night, my loves. Thank y'all for being here. He's tried mushrooms on DMT. It didn't work. Oh, wow. You know what's so weird is, like with MS, our narcotic sensors are like reversed. So I actually tried that myself a while back and it didn't do anything for me either, as far as like it did the opposite. But anyways, TMI, right? He'll get it. He'll get it. Scorpios are just very much like it's got to be their idea, right? So just lead him into the idea. Don't tell him his idea, and he'll figure it out. He's stubborn. Yeah, it's Scorpios. It's got to be their idea. So make it his idea. Be like, remember when you told me you wanted to be psychic? How's that going for you? They are very much all the time. Hopefully he will. I felt it. But anyways, I love you guys. I'll see y'all on Sunday. I think I'm going to go eat now. I hope y'all have an amazing Saturday. Thank y'all for hanging with me through all this time. You see y'all fixed signs. Y'all are two button heads. I'm going to leave that to you because my daughter and her son are like that too. Just very, those fixed signs. All right. Good night. Love y'all.